What I'm doing mostly is a lot of playing with space, playing with perspective, skewing the rules a bit. There's a lot of collage happening in the works. The figures are really often collaged together. What I'm always trying to do is to create a space that seems to contain, like, I don't want it to just be one set reality, but rather a space where you can see that there are things that don't belong, where there's hints to something that exists outside of what's being presented. For a long time I was starting with Photoshop and doing like digital collages. In the last year, and actually this was a thing that happened in the pandemic, that I started working with 3D modeling software as well. And so now I'll create a lot of images. The one piece in PAAM, the one with the cup with the fish in it, was something that I built a 3D model for first. Well, I started on the canvas to create the texture that's on the cup, and painted that flat, then took a picture of that, created a 3D object, projected the texture onto it, and then created things like the fish inside in the water, and then took a digital image of that and then used that as a reference to continue the painting. And so the process has a lot of this going back and forth, like starting on the computer or starting on the canvas, then moving to the one way, and then going back and forth. I am American, but I've been living in Germany for the last 8 years, so it's been really cool and weird to be back in the US for so long again. It's actually the longest I've been here since I moved away. So there's been a lot of kind of culture shock moments. But definitely being in a different place has been really interesting. And like specific things about the situation have forced me to, like in a technical way, work differently. I know I have to be fast. I've been using a lot more acrylic paint because it dries quickly, and that opens up, different possibilities in the way the paint behaves. The time in Germany has really shifted a lot of the ways, my sort of like patterns that I follow, my social patterns. And so it's been really funny as I go through the world here. I keep having these moments where I expect things to go one way and then they don't. And it's both foreign, but also kind of known. I do a lot of work where I'm trying to kind of make certain social dynamics visual, or find ways to visually depict them. One of the works has a figure, it's called Onslaught. So there's a figure there and there's a speech bubble kind of coming in from the side that's distorting the figure's head and part of their body. And I've done a lot of paintings that have speech bubbles and things like that sort of distort the surroundings. So it's something I've kind of been working on, but it was definitely a way maybe of trying to visualize a feeling that one gets of kind of being in a social situation, sort of interacting with it, expressing yourself in a way, and then feeling like you're not functioning correctly or not being seen, or the response you get is different from the one you're expecting.